Hello, Aries, and welcome to your third party reading. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And then, of course, if this resonates with you, I would love for you to leave a comment below and then also to hit the thumbs up button. Of course, what I've been telling everybody is, no one really wants to resonate with a third party reading, right? It's like, it's really hard. It's really rough and it's hurtful. You feel very betrayed, and it's just not something that everybody wants to deal with. But what I want you to, really take a look at is that it's happening. There's nothing you can really do about it because you can't control the actions of others. All you can really do is control the actions of self. And then also understand that there's karmic lessons at play. Okay, so I really want you to look at the situation and say, what am I supposed to learn from this? How is this, going to teach me, whatever lesson that it is that I need to learn as, moving forward, and then maybe manifesting something greater for yourself, because ultimately everyone deserves true love, real love, authentic love, you know, that's yours. And being with a partner who understands that, and then being with someone who's like, well, I just want you, but I want all these other people too. And that's not fair. So it's not being authentic. It's not being honest with yourself. Instead of saying, you know what, I definitely want you on my team. I like you a lot, but I also, this is who I am. I tend to wander. I tend to, want to have sex with a plethora of women if need be, if I want, being honest about that and allowing someone to decide if they want to be a part of that type of love. It's being authentic. And I think a lot of you are presented with that, just the authenticity of relationships. Okay, so anyway, Aries, I am going to do an extended reading. So there's the top part I'm going to read off to you, just kind of get you, information, whatever clarity that might be for that half. And then, of course, if you want, you can follow me into the extended by looking in the description box and following the instructions to get the link sent to you, okay? So, Aries, you showed up in your reading. Authority number 4. This is you, Aries, or Taurus, okay? Again, you could be taking action. You could be just illuminated to who you really are as a person, which I always think is great because clarity is everything, right? Which he seems to have a clear ring of happiness and knowledge around his head, even though he's standing firm in in his stance. Okay, so again, I just feel like this is who you are. Maybe you're dealing with an Aries like yourself. In a relationship or a home setting. Maybe there's too much control going on in a home setting, in a relationship, but it has everything to do with the home. Like maybe there's too much control going on. Yeah. Aries, this is the 7 Triumphant card. This is also a fire sign to me, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, especially in Leo. Yeah. Whoever was deceptive this flew out sideways. So whoever was deceptive in this relationship, in this third party situation, okay, they're trying to figure out if they want to rush in toward you or not. They're kind of in 2 of minds. So whenever a card, and then you had another card fly out like that too. Whenever it flies out sideways, it's not that it's neither here nor there, or it's in mid decision. Like they're wanting to fly in toward you, but they haven't done that yet, or they're not going to do it, or they're kind of in limbo. So this is the limbo card for me. Okay, but this is the person who is deceptive, maybe toward you. Okay. You also got the base chakra in reverse. You got the third chakra. I think it's the third chakra. It's the solar plexus chakra. Okay, so there's the base, there's the sacral, and then there's the solar plexus. Okay, and this was upright. And then you got the crown chakra also upright. So again, I feel like maybe you were illuminated, Aries, to, the deceptive natures of your partner, and it's no longer blah, blah, blah. It's no longer an illusion anymore. Like, exactly, you know, exactly what is in front of you now. Like, you get it. You see what it is for what it is, okay? And you realize that this is some toxic behavior with the base chakra in reverse. Okay, so some of you also need to clear your chakras from the root chakra all the way up to the crown chakra, okay? Because the crown chakra is here. But for the most part, you, in your relationships or in new beginnings or just in fear-based, is also here too. I'm feeling a lot of fear-based things when I'm touching this card. Okay, so a lot of you could be in fear. Could be in fear of coming in to this partner or rushing in, because again, this energy is interchangeable. This could be you or your partner, right? So what I'm getting is there's fear here of coming in or allowing this person back in, okay? And I really get fear, like you're really, so whoever this is really put a hurting on you or hurt you in some form, shape, or fashion. I think that's another reason why you're kind of in a stance of protection mode, in a sense, to like, just protecting yourself. And so here you have the solar plexus, okay? And so for me, this just reminds me of like, believing in yourself, believing in the love, believing in happiness again, basically just believing in your power to manifest happiness and greatness into your life. And I think, you're moving into that energy, especially with the full moon here. That's, excuse me, that's coming up here on the 13th. I feel like a lot of you are going to be cutting away or doing away with what does not serve you, and maybe focusing more of your attention on your happiness and what makes you happy, okay? When I asked for more cards, just, kind of clarifying the cards that I just went over with you, it did show me that some of you, because these two flew out together, and so it's showing me that, a lot of people might have something to say about this soulmate relationship that you have with this partner in this third-party situation, and you could still be hanging on to this person, even if it is, and I do feel like it's physically, like you're still hanging on to this person. That's a soulmate figure to you. Someone could be older. The woman could be older than the man here. As you can see, the woman is older. He's still trying, so you could still be really trying in this situation. He's trying to give her flowers. He's trying to do right by this person. And so you're still holding on, even though you're getting ridiculed by people, okay? Aries. So here you are again showing up in your reading. So at some point in time, you're going to feel like this is just too much, and you're going to be walking forward to see what else you could do, because of course you could do bad by yourself, right? We can all do bad by ourselves. We don't need a third-party energy to do bad by ourselves. Anyway, here you are. I think you're just making peace with the situation here with this white rose, and you're going to be moving forward. And kudos to you, because no one needs to stay stuck and stagnant. So you still have faith in the universe and what the universe can provide for you. Okay, that's a great thing. These two cards flew out together. So you could really realize that this is a toxic situation. I cannot talk today. That this is a toxic situation. So you have the Devil card here matched with the Sun card. This is very interesting energy, because it has everything to do with light and dark, right? So you could really be focusing in on your shadow self right now, Aries. This person could, the third party situation could have sent you over into darkness, where you're feeling like, you know what, I used to be happy, but now I'm just fucking pissed off, and I'm just not who I used to be. I'm more of a dark person now. So this situation could have really put you over the edge. Okay. I'm also sensing that, you know, you feel very much bound and linked to this person, but you're just not happy with this person. And you're realizing, like, not only does this person cheat on me, you know, but I'm not happy with this person. And for some reason, you feel stuck, like you can't get out, like you can't get away from this person. And so, you know, you're not happy. You're not feeling like there's a future in this. And if and if it is, it's like it's toxic. It's not something that you want to be tied to, but you do feel stuck. You do feel tied to this person, okay? Very much so. It's a very toxic situation. So they could be really like, I feel like someone's even verbally abusive. Someone's put you down. They make you feel like you're not able, but you are. And I think that's why you're here showing up as the Fool, because you're just leaving the situation because I think you've just had about enough of being bamboozled. I get a lot of bamboozlement here, and that's why you feel like, you know, it's toxic. It's toxic. You weren't aware of how toxic it is and was, because you were so happy. Like, you were so happy. It's like night and day. Like, exactly. It's like night and day. Like, everything that happened, it was like, oh my God, like I was so happy. How the hell did we get to this? You know what I mean? So that's the energy that I feel is overshadowing your current energy for this third party reading. Okay. So, Aries, I'm going to look into your energy, your partner's energy, and then the third party energy. Okay. So currently, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You have the Four of Cups in reverse. Four Cups in reverse. You have the Strength card in reverse. Okay, and then you have the Hermit card. So Aries, you're really feeling a lot of different emotions here. One being that you do have the love of your life, right? This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is the person that you want to invest in. This is your one and only true love that you really truly want. But here again, in this third party, in these three signs, you could also be dealing with a fire sign or a water sign, okay? Could be a water sign to fire signs in a situation. And what I'm getting, you have big love for a fire sign, or you have just big love for the one. This is someone that is the one for you, okay? That's whoever you feel like that for. It's like, this is the one. You could be leaving someone out in the cold and just going towards, you know, the one that you're passionate for. I'm getting that too. But technically it's just, currently you're feeling maybe left out by a love that's a big love, okay? Of course, you're thinking about how there's just no hope in the situation because your mate went off and, you know, had sexual relations with someone else. Maybe you're thinking of the old times when you guys were intimate together, but you just feel like there's no hope in the situation, right? Four of Cups in reverse. It's just something that you're, you know, not that you don't feel magnetized to it or want to. I think at this point you're just going to cut it out because emotionally it's not conducive for you. Here with the Strength card in reverse, I just feel like you don't have the patience for it. You don't have the, not courage for it, but you just don't have what it takes. I feel very exhausted right now. So I feel like you could just be exhausted by this whole situation. Has been just exacerbated to the point of exhaustion. And I think yeah, ultimately you do just want to be happy with that one. But you do feel like maybe it was toxic, there was things done behind your back, and you're just unsure. So there's a lot of, again, there's fear-based or just being unsure. Now your partner's energy, Aries, this is the King of Cups, and it flew out sideways. So you're, also the Six of Cups, right? So this is soulmate energy, definitely soulmate energy. You are looking, back to the past, remembering, or your partner's looking back to the past. So of course, energy is interchangeable. So you just place it where it's supposed to be if you feel as though you're in a third party situation. Okay, please don't make a third party stick if it's not. Okay. I think you're not looking to the past anymore, and you're starting to feel, or your partner's starting to feel like this might not be the person for me. Like they don't see a future here with you, with your partner. Okay, gotta pick that up. Now the third party feels, or not feels, but their third party's current energy, as soon as I can pick up this card, feels many things about your partner. So your partner established a real life relationship with this person, or just made them feel like they were the one. So this could be why your partner feels very attached to you, but maybe doesn't see a future with you, but also made this person feel like they were the one for them. Okay, the third party feels very obsessed with your partner, wants dominion over them, wants to take control of them. Your partner could also know a little bit about black magic, or a little bit about dominion spells to take dominion over people, to make them really like sick in love and want to only think about them, doesn't allow anything else to come in between them, so that the third party could know a thing or two. They could know that this was coming to an end and they had to hurry up and do something about it, but they could also see that there's no hope here in this situation, as the Star card is in reverse. Okay, there is distance between your partner and this third party. Okay, whoever's cheating on who, seems to be no hope in the situation, but your partner wants to take control because they feel like, that's a soulmate partnership, a twin flame partnership, but there's distance here with this person, with the King of Pentacles. Okay, he's not able to control from a distance. This has everything to do with Aries energy too. Control. Yeah. So this King of Pentacles cannot take control of your partner because they are technically at a distance. Okay. Because of all of this, they're kind of questioning themselves, as the Empress card is here and it is in reverse. Okay. So the third party is kind of questioning their overall essence as a person. Like, oh, you don't want me, you know what I mean? I'm sensing that, like, they're saying, oh, you don't want me, you want other things, you don't want me, but we have, a close relationship, we're at a distance, I just want to take control of the situation, but I can't. Okay. And in the extended Aries, we're going to go over how the third party feels about your partner. We're going to go over, truly feels, and how your partner Aries truly feels about this third party. And then we're going to go over how your partner truly feels about you. And then we're going to go over what you need to know that you don't know in this situation. And then we're going to go over future energies for this third party situation. So I hope you enjoyed the first part of this reading. Go ahead and hit the like button if you've made it this far. And then definitely leave a comment if any of this resonated with you. And then also, if you leave a comment, hold on, baby. If you leave a comment, then I'm most likely to go through and pull some cards for you. So I shall definitely see you guys soon. I'm wishing you all love, all light, but most of all clarity. Take care.